Well, hello everybody. It's Letain here with Parkinson Canada, here at my home office in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And yeah, welcome to the at-home workout class number 9. We're making some progress here. I want to thank you for participating in today's class. It really means a lot to me when I see that you're joining me. Any feedback that you have, absolutely appreciated and valued. So anything that you want to share with me, good or bad, just let me know, and it all helps me, and which helps you out as well. Congratulations for coming and participating. It's Friday, and it's not always easy at the end of the week to make some time to be able to participate. So yeah, congratulations for being able to make it. This says a lot about your motivation, that you want to take control in managing your symptoms and just kind of improving the quality of life that you have. Exercise, if they can get exercise into a one pill, definitely it would be the most consumed product out there. However, it's not a pill, and it's something we have to work at. So again, typically the way I've kind of been doing things is that I'm going to talk about the benefits of exercise, and every class try and have at least 2 or 3 different benefits to share with you. So the number one that I kind of want to talk about is just being able to help manage the symptoms that you're living with. Take a look at mood impairment. When you are with some people that are living with Parkinson's disease, maybe symptoms don't manifest themselves physically. Hi, Jim and Wanda are back. But for some people, it has a mood impairment. And when you are exercising, your body's releasing endorphins. And that's going to make you feel good about yourself, which hopefully alters your mood from 1 to a positive. That's what we're looking for. I just graduated from the Faculty of Kinesiology at the University of Winnipeg, and I remember doing a project on cognition and physical activity. And when one of the huge high schools in Chicago, they did this study with kids that were exercising before they started classes. And they found that with cognition, the kids that had moderate to rigorous physical activity before math class were actually able to do better and retain higher marks. Now, this isn't causation, but it's more correlation. So they are suggesting that if you want to improve your memory, if you want to engage with have your brain engage better, physical exercise is one of the best things that you could be doing. When you're exercising, you're also creating new motor patterns, especially if you're doing something that's kind of not really repetitive, like if boxing, say, for example, like boxing's changing all the time, or with our exercise classes here. That's one of the reasons why I try and keep things different, kind of keep you guessing, so that your body is kind of rewiring itself and more new motor neurons are being developed and established. And that's what we're looking for with Parkinson's disease. We need those neurons, those neurotransmitters to be kind of developed, and having the receptors be a little bit more, or they want to receive the chemicals. Of course, two biggest things as well are quality of life. We know that exercise adds a great quality to your life, and independence. For me, that's one of the biggest things as well. You want to stay independent for as long as you can. You don't want to have to rely on others to help you through daily activities. So through physical activity, we have found that people are able to retain their muscle mass. As you get older, it's harder to build muscle mass, but at least we can retain the muscle mass that you have. And with that muscle mass, it can help you from day-to-day activities, from being able to go to the washroom, being able to brush your teeth by yourself, being able to go to the to get out and about. If you have to do some shoveling of snow or getting the mail, physical activity kind of keeps that muscle mass, works on your balance, and can kind of keep you independent for a longer period of time. It's part of the class that we start talking about safety. Again, your safety is of the utmost importance to me. So, have you taken your meds? Are you staying consistent with taking your meds, kind of taking them at the same time? We know that it's easier to kind of predict how you're going to be reacting, how you're going to be feeling when you are taking your meds more consistently. So by all means, if you haven't been taking your meds, take your meds and try and keep them as consistent as possible. Have you eaten yet today? Are you a little bit sugar low? You know, we use the term hangry in our household here. When a person hasn't eaten for a while, they get a little bit edgy. And also when you're sugar low, it just makes it that much harder to have the energy to exercise the way you want to exercise. Are you hydrated? Have you had something to drink? We know with medication sometimes that can make us thirsty, so try and stay hydrated. And last thing I kind of want to talk to you about is your sleep. Did you have a good sleep last night? If you didn't have a good sleep and you're just not feeling up to it right now, by all means, just you don't need to follow the class. This class is recorded. It's going to be kept on the Facebook group page, so you can come back to it when you're feeling stronger, feeling more rested. And later on in the class, I'll tell you where else we're storing these classes. Before we start moving here, just a few shout outs. I want to give a big shout out to Donna, who's there watching. Hello, Donna. We have Manon, Susan, Cheryl, Kirsten, Jackie, Pete's back again, Tracy, Jill, Krista, and Lorinda. Thank you for the feedback, the thumbs up, smiley faces. That all means a lot to me. And I promised that I'd give you a shout out, so there it is. The more you give to me, the more I hope to give back to you. So with that, let's get ready to move. I'm going to move my chair. So everything that I'm doing, I try and do in the seated position and the standing position, just to demonstrate both. All right. Well, we typically start our class off the same way every time. It's the slap, clap, snap. So we're slapping our thighs 5 times, clapping 5 times, and snapping 5 times. 5 down to 1, and back to 5. Ready? Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. 3. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right on. Now we're engaged mentally. We know we're getting into the routine of what we have to do physically here. So let's think of our posture, sitting up nice and straight, shoulders pulled back, or if you're standing, try and keep your feet a little wider than your shoulders. Same thing though, shoulders pulled back. Let's tuck our chin. And we're going to start off with some arm swings. So we're just going to go back and forth, back and forth. Getting blood moving, slowly building our heart rate. Breathing is going to get a little bit deeper. Getting oxygen to our lungs. Okay, let's just do one arm. Bring it to shoulder height both ways. Out and across. Out and across. One more. Out and across. Other arm. Out and back. There we go. Some of you might hear your shoulders creaking. That's okay. But if your shoulders hurt, if there's like a pain, you can just bring your arms a little bit lower. You don't need to bring them up to shoulder height. big thing at this point in time is that we're just getting our body moving, preparing our brain. All right, both arms, shoulder height. Are you with me? Okay, don't forget your posture. Okay, 2 more arms and stop. Now we're going to do some heel taps. No arms, just going to have our hands on our hips. Heel out and back. Out and back. There you go. For those of you that are in really good shape and have the energy, if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can take bigger heel taps out. You can go faster heel taps as well. For everybody else, we're just going to slowly build our heart, getting our body ready. Should we add some arms? Why not? Let's go. Out and back. Out and back. Slowly building and back. Out and back. Is that Ruth? Hello, Ruth. Great to see ya. Thanks for coming. Out and back. Out and back. Straight heels. Out and back. Out and back. I'm sure Betty and Rick are there. Hello, Ricardo. Good to see ya. Out and back. Out. Let's add some arms. This time we're going to do side arms. And back. Out. And back. Out. And back. Out. And back. Just our arms. No more legs. And down. Out. And down. Out. And down. Out. And down. Okay. Shake it out. Now we're going to be getting into the cardio section. Blair's here. I was hoping Blair was going to be here. Good to see you, Blair. Now we're getting into the cardio section of our exercise class here. So if you need to have a sip of water, by all means have a sip of water. Just make sure your water bottle is put away safely so it's not going to be a tripping hazard. You'll be able to have a sip of water after we're done our cardio cool down. But if you need to have a break at any point in time, it's not a competition, take a break. Okay, let's think of our posture. For those of you sitting down, shoulders back. For those of you that are standing up, shoulders back, feet nice and wide. I'm going to stand to start off with, and we're going to start off with a march. Slow march to start off with. It's a cloudy but warm day here in Winnipeg. It's nice to see. I think we're anticipating a little bit of rain. March it out. And then a cooler weekend, but hopefully drier. No arms, just our legs. Are you feeling okay? Feel like you're ready to transition to the next point? Okay, so what we're going to transition into first is cross-country skiing. So when we're cross-country skiing, it's a little bit similar to the same motion as marching, but we're going to be going back and forth instead of up and down. So let's just start off with our arms first. I'm going to go from a sideways position here. So when we're skiing, one arm up and back. Nice and controlled, and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. It's the same for Nordic pole walking. It's the same motion. And back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Okay, we're going to go a little bit faster. Forward and back. Forward and back. Building up our heart rate. Forward and back. Forward and back. Woo, I'm already starting to breathe a little bit harder. How about you? Back, forward, and back. Forward and back. Forward, and a little bit faster. Forward and back. Forward and back. 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 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, march it out. All right, so that's the arm part of cross-country skiing. Oh, Cheryl's here. Hi, Cheryl. You're always here. I totally appreciate that. Thanks for coming. Okay, so now we did the arms for cross-country skiing, and we're going to get into the leg part of cross-country skiing. So there's a nice happy balance there. And then we're going to tie it all in together. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate from a seated position so that everybody can see that. But if you want to keep standing up, keep standing up. So for cross-country skiing in a seated position, no arms. There's just going to be like back and front. Back and front. Back and front. Back and front. Keep it up. Back and front. Back and front. Back and front. There you go. So standing up, it's going to look like this. Leg back and up. Back and up. If you need to hang on to a chair, by all means, I would suggest hang on to a chair if your balance is an issue. And front. Back and front. Let's do bigger steps and front. Bigger step and front. Bigger step and front. Bigger step and front. The more exaggerated the movement, like the bigger the movement, the harder it is, and the better it is. But the better it is for your body. And back. Okay, feeling all right? Let's pick up the pace a little bit. Back and front, back and front, back and front, back and front. There we go, going faster. If you need to go a little bit slower, that's fine. Those of you that can keep up, keep on coming. Back and front, back and front. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, march it out. Great job, gang. All right. Okay, so now we're going to tie it all in. We're going to get our arms and our legs going at the same time. Let's bring our knees higher. Okay. I'm going to do it from a seated position. You can do it from a standing position. That's great. Okay, standing still or sitting still, thinking your posture. Now our right leg goes back, our left leg goes front. So, and back. Back. And back. There we go. Counterbalance. Bach was really known for playing nice balanced music. Should we pick it up? Okay, I'm going to stand up. Can we go a little bit faster? Okay, let's try a little bit faster. Here we go. There and back. Up and back. There we go. Left and right. Left and right. Left and right. Left. If you could just do the legs, if that's all you can do, by all means, that's great. If you could just do the arms, that's okay too. But if you can do both, all the better. Again, the more muscles that we have moving, the harder we're going to be working, and the better it is. Faster. All right. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, march it out. Woo! Good job, gang. Keep it up. All right. So, seeing that it's Friday, one day away from Saturday, now we can work on our Saturday Night Fever. Saturday Night Fever moves here. You know what I'm getting at. Our disco moves. Okay. Like cross-country skiing, I'm going to break it down. We're going to do the arms first. Then we're just going to do the legs. And then we're going to add both the arms and the legs. Okay. Standing still. If you're standing, feet wider than shoulder. If you're sitting, think of your posture. You're going to point down and up. Down, up, down, and up. Down, up, down, and up. Down, and up. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other arm. We're going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up. If it hurts for you to put your hand up too high, you can just go out. For those of you that have good mobility in your shoulders, you can go point up and down, up and down, up, and then we're staying alive. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. How does that feel? Staying alive? I sure hope so. So now the legs. Now we're going to be adding the legs. So our legs, we're going to shoot them out the opposite direction of our arms. So it'll look like this and back, this and back, this and back, this and back, and back, and back. Out, together, out, together, out, together, out, together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. All right, still with me? Okay, you got some moves for Saturday night at the disco. Coming up. Okay, I'm going to perform the arms and the legs from a seated position. For those of you that can stand, keep on standing. Ready? We're going to do one side first 10 times and other side 10 times. Here it goes. Out, together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's alternate. 10. One side, other side. One side, other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job, gang. Staying alive. That's what it's about. March it out. Bring it wide. And narrow. Wide. And narrow. Wide. And narrow. One more time. Wide. Alright, keep it wide. No arms, just our legs. We're going to tap it out. Tap and tap. Slowing it to tap and tap. Slowing it down. Tap and tap. Tap and tap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, march it out. Still with me? Right on. Okay, we have another 5 more minutes, gang. 5 more minutes. For those of you that have been with me all week, we're going to reach our 150-minute mark today. That's what we're looking for. Wide and narrow. Bring it wide and narrow. One more time. Wide and narrow. Okay, now we're going to do our step touch. So our step touch is going to be a little bit of change in our movement pattern here. So it's step, touch, step and touch, step, touch, step and touch, step, touch, step and touch, step, touch, step and touch. Let's arms. There we go. Side arms. Looking good. Again, the more that we have moving, the better it is. See if you can do big steps to the side. If all you can do is the arms, that's okay. And if all you can do is the legs, that's okay. But if the legs and the arms are still too hard for you, by all means, just march. Step and touch. No arms. Step. There you go. Should we try the step together, step touch? Why not? So for those of you, I'm going to demonstrate standing up, and then I'm going to sit down. So it's going to look a little bit like this. Step together, step and touch. Step together, step and touch. Step together, step, touch. Step together, step and touch. Step together, step, touch. Step together, step and touch. From seated position, step together, step, touch, step together, step and touch. Step together, step and touch. Together. Keep on moving. 3 more minutes. We can do it. Step and touch. If we were to think of that talk test, that's our sort of intensity level that we use as a gauge to measure ourselves. If you're able to talk and exercise, that's okay. But if you're able to, like, say, sing and exercise, you just need to pick it up a little bit harder. So that could be bigger movements or faster movements. Step, step. Step together, step and touch. Step together, step and touch. Okay, no arms, just our legs. Step and touch. Step together, step and touch. Step together, step and touch. Step together, step and touch. 2 more. Step together, step and last one. Step together, step and touch. Step together, step and touch. Okay, let's march it out. Great job. All right, thanks for sticking with me. Oh, I wish I could see your faces when I'm doing this. I'd like to see where Jim and Wanda are at, see how beautiful it is where they are. From coast to coast to coast. I'd love to see your communities where you live. Don't be afraid to post some pictures on our Facebook page, Facebook group page. Okay, let's bring it wide and narrow, wide and narrow. Okay, no arms, just our legs. Last one. Wide and narrow. Okay, we're going to slow it down. We're going to do our cardio cool down now. We're bringing our heart rate down. We're going to try and get the blood that's kind of gone to our large muscles that have been exercising really hard, and we're going to get it to spread, especially to our brain. Our brain craves oxygen-rich blood, so we're going to slow it down. Let's just do our arms. We're going to go front arms and back arms. Nice and controlled. Nice and slow. Bringing your fingers up to shoulder height. Feeling all right? I sure hope so. Okay, we're going to 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do some heel taps. If you're standing up, you can hang on to a chair if you need to, and back. Heel tap. And this is nice and slow and controlled. Bringing our heart rate down. Keep on breathing. If you need to sit down, by all means sit down. It's not a competition. If you can stand up, all the power to you. Out and back. Out and back. Out and back. Out and back. Okay, now we're going to end off with a few arm circles here, going forwards with our arms. Remember your posture. Let's stick your chest out, pulling your shoulders back. Let's practice a nice, great big smile. For those of us that have to live with the mask, the Parkinson mask, let's practice our smile while we can. Let's go backwards. Let's do bigger circles. Now smaller. If this hurts your shoulders, you can drop your arms. It doesn't need to be shoulder height. And stop. Alright, gang, you just did the cardio and the cardio cool down. So for those of you that need a sip of water, now would be a really good time to grab a sip of water from your water bottle. But just make sure you kind of put it away so it's nice and safe. It's not going to be a tripping hazard for you. So for our muscular strength and endurance component that we're entering into right now, we're not going to need any cans, or we're not going to need any hand weights or TheraBands or surgical tubing. We're going to do everything using gravity today, and we're going to focus on our lower body. For me, falls prevention is a major, major issue. And so I want to work on those muscles that are directly kind of related to falls prevention. So you know what we're going to start off. We're going to get the hard thing done out of the way first. I'm going to demonstrate. You watch me. So I'm going to do this at the stand. Sitting up nice and straight. See how my feet are wider than my shoulders? You want to have a nice solid foundation underneath you in case you do get a little bit tipsy. The wider your feet are, the better it is. I'm thinking sitting up nice and straight. I'm sitting straight up and down. If you can only get this high, that's okay. That's better than nothing. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking at exercising all these big muscles right there. And getting this high is about all you need to get off the toilet. So anything that you can do to exercise your quadriceps here is a good thing. Another challenge for you, for those of you that can stand, if you don't want to do this at the stand, you can do a squat. You can hang onto a chair with two hands. You're just going to go down. You're going to I'm going to move here so you can see better. You're shooting your bum out and up. Ready? You choose whatever is best for you. I'm going to do a sit to stand. We're going to try 8. Ready? Here we go. Up and down. Hello, Cheryl. Great to see you. Up and down. That's 2. Here's 3. And down. If you need to use the armrest on your chair, by all means, use those armrests. Halfway there, gang. Halfway there. 4 more. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Let's make these ones the best. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. You did it. Awesome. Really proud of you. Okay, the next thing that we're going to be working on is the knee raise. So this can be done from a seated position or a standing position. Again, I'm going to try and demonstrate both, just so you see what it looks like done with good form. So shoulders pulled back, sitting down. I'm just bringing up my knee for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Standing, it's going to look like this. It's going to be up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. So you can see how we're working on our balance and our muscular strength. Okay, we're going to try and do 8. I'll do 4 standing up and 4 sitting down. Here we go. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Same leg. Down, 2, 3. That's 2. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. One more. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2. Halfway there. I'm going to do this last 4 sitting down. It's going to be up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. That's 5. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 6. That's 6. 2 more. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Last one, gang. Here we go. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Woo! That was hard work. Okay, what we do to one side, we gotta do to the other. So I'm going to start off sitting down. I'm going to do 4, and then I'll do 4 standing up. For those of you that can stand up for all 8, by all means do that. If you need to sit down for all 8, that's good too. It's actually harder. You're thinking of our posture, sitting up nice and straight, shoulders back. Let's go up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. That's 2. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. That's 4. 4 more. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. If you need to hang on to something, by all means, hang on to something. Down, 2, 3. 2 more. Up, 2, 3. Down. Last one. Here we go. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Woo! Good job, gang. Good job. Okay, so now what we're going to work on our side leg lifts. It's pretty challenging to do sitting down. So you're going to find you're going to have to lift your cheeks up once in a while from when you switch from side to side. I'll demonstrate standing up and then I'll do it sitting down. So we're looking for a count of 3. If you need to hang on to a chair, hang on to the chair. It's just going to be a leg going up, 2, 3, down, 2. So we're going to do 8. That's 1. That's 2. Here comes 3. And almost halfway there. 4. Other leg. Oh no, same leg. I'm just doing it sitting down. Sorry about that. My fault. So it's going to be up, 2, 3, down, 3, up, 2, down, 2, 3. 2 more. Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Last one. Here we go. This is a good one. And down, 2, 3. Woo! Some good job. Good work there. Hey, Mark Robinson. Nice to see you, Mark. Okay, now we're going to change our other leg. So I'm going to demonstrate sitting down for 4, and then I'll stand up for the last 4. But if you can stand up for all 8, I would suggest that you do that. Let's think of our posture here. So let's pull our shoulders back, sitting up nice and straight. Let's tuck our chin so it's nice and aligned with our spine. We're going to raise our leg 4 times or 8 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Here's 3. And 4. I'm going to stand up for the last 4. It's going to look 1, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. 2 more. We can do it. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Last one. Here we go. Oh, yeah. You got it. Good job, gang. Hey, all right. Betty is here. Yeah, better late than never. Great to see you, Ricardo and Betty, here in Winnipeg. Okay, those are our side leg lifts. We just did that. We did our knee raises. We did sit to stand. Let's do one more. We're going to do calf raises. This one can feel really good. You can either do it sitting down or standing up. I'll stand up to start off with. Again, we're going to try and do 8, hanging on to my chair. All I'm doing is I'm going to go up on my tiptoes for a count of 3 and down for a count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Up and down. Up and down. If you're sitting down, it's just going to be the same thing. You're going up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. 3 more. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. 2 more. Think of your posture. 3. Down, 2, 3. 1 more. Up, 2, 3. Hold it there. Hold it there. All right. Yeah. And down. Nice and slow. Great job, everybody. Fantastico. Okay, so now this is the part of the exercise class that we're going to work on our balance. So this is something we haven't really done too often. For those of you that are standing up, just if you have something to hang on to, I suggest that you hang on to something. 2 hands, 1 hand, whatever is best for you. It seems basic, but it's not always as basic as it seems. So you're just standing up nice and straight. I'll demonstrate using a chair. Okay, I'm just going to close one eye, standing still, feet nice and wide, wider than my shoulders, and open both eyes, and let's close your other eye. Open both eyes, close the first eye again, open both eyes, close the other eye. Open both eyes. Think you want to try it with no eyes? Both with your eyes closed? Okay, let's try it for a 4 count. Only if you feel safe. If you can do one eye, do one eye. If you can't do any eyes, that's fine. Just try and be nice and still. Okay, for those of you though that can close both eyes, let's go for it. And close. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open your eyes. Yeah, it's not always as easy as it seems. So for those of you that did that, fantastic. This is something that you can practice on your own, but I always try and suggest if you have something to hang on to something. The next thing that we're going to do, we haven't really done before, but I suggest that we do it. So I'm going to be hanging onto a chair. I'm going to pretend I'm walking on a thin line. So I'm going to have one foot in front of the other, arm out, and I'm going to take some steps. If you want to hang on to a wall, you can hang on to a wall. And stop. I'm going to try and go backwards. One foot behind each other. Nice and slow and controlled. Working on our balance here. Shall we try that again? Okay, here we go. One foot in front of the other. Hanging onto a chair or hand against the wall. Nice and controlled, nice and slow. Woo! Time to go back. So great to see everybody today. Happy it's a Friday. Okay, how did that go? Again, not always as easy as we used to remember it being. Okay, so feet nice and wide. Wider than your shoulders. Let's think of our posture, pulling our shoulders back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to shift our weight to one side. I'm hanging onto a chair. I'm just kind of up on my toe like this. If you could bring your foot up, by all means bring your foot up. Let's hold it there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift our weight to the other side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time, each side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Made it a little bit faster there, that's okay. Okay, last thing that we're going to work on for our balance here. Again, for me, falls prevention is one of the biggest things for you. So the more that we can challenge ourselves with kind of being off balance, but doing it in a safe way, the better it is for you. Your brain is learning how to be a little bit off balance and how to recover from being off balance. So we're going to do a one-legged stand. You can have your knee up in front, or you can pull your heel back. Let's hold it there for an 8 count. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you don't need to hang on to a chair, don't need to hang on to a chair. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You guys did it! All right! Hey, Dana's here! Remy! Nice to see you guys! Miss you! All right, so we've done our balance, we've done our strength and muscular endurance, we've done our cardio cool down, our cardio and our warm-up. Now we're going to get into a little bit of flexibility, then transition into Parkinson specific exercises here. So we're going to do a calf stretch. You can do this sitting down or standing up, whatever is best for you. I'm going to sit down. You're going to stick a leg out and you're going to pull your toe towards you. I'll back up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. I'm just pulling my toe towards my body, thinking of my posture, sitting up nice and straight. And what we do to one side, let's do to the other. Foot goes out, toe goes back. Continue to breathe. Let's practice our smiling. There we go. We want to get rid of that mask. Great big smile. And back. Okay, now we're just going to stick a leg out to one side. You're going to lean over. So what we're trying to do is we're stretching our inner thigh area here. If you're standing up, it's the same motion. If you need to hang on to something, by all means, hang on to something. Let's hold it there. Feel the stretch along your inner thigh. And feet together. Let's go to the other side if you can. Feel the stretch along your inner thigh. continue to breathe. Sitting up nice and straight. We're going to stretch out our chest now so our arms go nice as wide as we can. Feel that stretch right across your chest here. Hold it. If that hurts your shoulders, you can drop your arms down. That's fine. And bringing your arm across, grabbing your elbow, pulling it across your body. So we're stretching our triceps. That's the muscles on the back side of our arm. And nice and wide again. Big, big, big stretch. Hold it there. And the other arm comes across our body, grabbing the elbow, pulling it back. Feeling the stretch across the tricep. If anybody has any nerve damage in your arms, you'll know that this one feels good. You have to be a little bit gentle because it's going to be tender. Okay, that's it for our flexibility for now. Now we're going to get into our Parkinson specific exercises here. And this is one that we haven't done yet, but it's important for us. So it's basically like a shoulder check when you're driving a car. I really want you to do this nice and slow and not go too far. So you just want to go to the point where you're feeling the stretch, holding it there, being still. And let's bring our head to neutral. And other side. Head back to neutral. One more time, each side. Not reaching your neck back, but just to the side. And neutral. Only going as far as you feel comfortable. And neutral. Now we're going to drop our jaw. So we're exercising this muscle here that's really important for being able to chew our food. So the more that we can engage, the better. So drop your jaw as far as you can. And close. We'll try that one more time. Opening your jaw as far as you can. And close. Now we're going to work on our eyebrows. We're trying to get our eyebrows as high as you can. My kids tell me that I have a 5 head. I used to have a 4 head, but my hair has receded so much I now have a 5 head. Nice kids, eh? Okay, so raising our eyebrows. And neutral. Raising our eyebrows, high as you can. And neutral. Now let's work on our smile. Great big smile, as big as you can. There you go. Great big smile, working on that mask. And neutral. One more time. Great big smile. And neutral. And related, now we're going to pull. We're going to be pulling, stretching the muscles on the side of your face. Let's hold it there. Stretching it out. It feels good after smiling. And what we do to one side, we got to do to the other. Placing your palm against your cheek, stretching that muscle back. One more time, each side. Stretch it back. Last time, other side. Now we're going to finish it off with some finger exercises. These little digits. Here we go. Index, middle, ring, pinky. One more time. Index, middle, ring, pinky, pinky, ring, middle, index. Index, middle, ring, and pinky, pinky, ring, middle, index. Okay, let's shake it out. Now we're going to finish off just a bit of stretches. A little wrist flexion here. Pulling your wrist back. Holding it there. and down. This is our last one. Do to one side, we do to the other. Pulling back. Feel the stretch in your forearm. For those of you that work behind a computer a lot, this is good for carpal tunnel. And down. You did it. We did like over again 50 minutes of exercises. Congratulations. For those of you that have been here all week, you've met your 150 minutes of exercise. So that's what we're looking for. So before we finish off today, I do have a few things that I want to share with you. The first is the Parkinson Canada Super Walk is now active. So for those of you that are interested in checking out how Super Walks evolved for this year, you simply have to go to www.superwalk.ca. And on it, you'll see it's way more intuitive this year than previous years. So it's much easier for you to navigate your way through the website. There's only a few basic questions that they're going to be asking you. And you're going to see how the walk is changing for this year. There's going to be some prizes, monthly prizes and monthly activities. So for the month of May, you're going to see when you check it out that we're going to be really working on a predicted walk. Notice a lot of people probably walking in your neighborhood right now. So there's going to be a predicted walk. And on the website, you'll see how it's explained. Basically, you're going to guess how long it's going to take you to walk a certain distance. Speed is not important. What is important is how close you get to the time that you predicted. You'll soon see that it doesn't take you long to get good at it. But again, perfect practice makes perfect. You're going to be thinking about your pace. You're going to be thinking about your stride. And when you're doing that, you're still able to enjoy yourself, but you're going to find you might be walking a little bit faster. And your heart rate's going to be getting up there. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a nice, good exercise. That's for the month of May, the predicted walk. For the month of June, we have a dance program that's being offered by the National Ballet School. It's not ballet that we're doing. It's more of a choreographed dance, and it's for people of all abilities, and people who have experience and people who have no experience. So you're going to see it's a lot of fun, super good idea that John and Amanda and the gang came up with in Toronto. I'm very grateful for this idea. Again, that's going to be on the website, so you're going to be able to learn more about that. Then for the month of July, we're looking at a 150-minute challenge. We've talked about this many times in our class here. So we're looking at a basic 150 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise for an active adult like ourselves per week. So my classes are going to be offered. My classes are now going to be posted not only on Facebook, but you'll also be able to find them on YouTube. So you'll have to go to Parkinson Canada on YouTube, and you're going to find the classes will be posted there. And the prizes that you can win for the 150-minute challenge will be a Fitbit. And the Fitbit could be used for the next month, which is the 100,000 step challenge. So we're looking at challenging people to be walking 100,000 steps. A Fitbit will be able to track that. And then after August, we have September. As September comes around, we're going to be having the Super Walk, the Parkinson Canada Super Walk. It's going to be a virtual walk. So we're going to be asking people to walk in their neighborhoods so they can walk with their family and friends. And ideally, it'd be nice if you could kind of keep the distance the same. Like say here in Winnipeg, we have a 1.5 kilometer route at Canadian Mennonite University. We also have a 3 kilometer route. Now, with the social distancing that we're living with here, it doesn't make sense for us to be gathering as a large group. So that's why we're saying that you could walk in your neighborhood or walk somewhere with your family and friends that you would like to get out to. And then you're going to keep track of that. There will be a collective experience. Again, you're going to be able to find all of this on the Super Walk website. And that address again is www.superwalk.ca. That's it, gang. Week 2 done. Week 3 done. Holy doodles. All right, so I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you here Monday, 1:30 Central Time, and Tuesday and Friday. Thanks a lot, Dana. Say hi to Remy. Bye, Cheryl, Marge, Betty. Hi to Rick. Bye, gang.